biggest transition in veterinary practice right now is the recognition that to deliver modern veterinary medicine today requires a large team of people. It requires a reasonably large establishment, and it requires a practice scale that can afford the technology that we now take for granted in delivering our science. And so we're creating larger organisations, and that's a challenge. That doesn't mean the end to independent practices, but it means the end to independent practices of a certain scale. They have to be big enough to be able to actually meet the needs of our clients, because their expectations will surpass what perhaps a single vet in a single room was able to perform.
The vet used to be an independent, lonely player that could do whatever he wanted, and we are going to go more and more in industry where there is a hierarchy, where there is more business focus that it used to be. It doesn't mean that's not a good transformation. If the job is well done and if there is good mentorship of those clinics, it's going to be good for pet. You know, when you have a bigger clinic with more vet, better equipment, more nurses, the care to the vet is going to be better.
We need to create new models, and they'll be different across the world. You know, we've already seen that in markets as they emerge, that countries are finding their own solutions as their market evolves. But the important thing to remember is their market's going to keep evolving. So the model we have today probably won't be the model that will work in 10 years' time. The biggest change for vet practice is certainly that challenge of change from small to larger. It's being embraced by some, but it's being feared by others. I think personally, when I talk to veterinary owners or I talk to clinicians in practice, what I find is it's a lack of knowledge that causes the mistrust. They don't understand what's happening, and they don't understand how they play a part in that. And it's that fear more than anything else that drives their attitude towards it. And that's what we need to break down. We need to get people to see that it's a natural progression of our market. It's a necessary progression to allow us to provide high quality healthcare to our marketplace. And as our customers become more aware of what they can get from their vets, then they'll become more demanding of us, and we're going to have to meet that demand. And so that's where the challenge really comes from.